All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into luxury living, Lugo style.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, it caught my eye too.
Mm-hmm.
We found this real estate listing,
Okay.
and it is for a 2-bedroom apartment
All right.
in Lekki Phase 1, Lagos, Nigeria.
Lekki Phase 1.
Yeah, and just reading it made me want to book a flight right now.
Well, Lekki Phase 1, I mean, it is known for its kind of upscale lifestyle,
Yeah.
You've got high-end shops and restaurants,
Oh, yeah.
a buzzing nightlife.
Yeah.
It's like a real sense of exclusivity over there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even the way this listing describes the apartment, I call it an elegant bachelorette pad.
Okay.
And even the 5-star review that we saw mentions a bachelorette theme. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, so they're clearly targeting a certain kind of resident.
Definitely, yeah.
But I think what really stood out to me were the features that they listed.
Oh, yeah, like what?
It's got a smart lock-in ceiling, Bluetooth speakers.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's giving me high-tech haven vibes. And the price is really interesting. It's $150K,
Okay.
which is about $300 US,
Wow.
with a refundable caution deposit of $70K, so about $140 US.
So that pricing, I mean, it's interesting to compare that to other global cities.
Yeah.
If you're looking at a similar apartment like in, say, a trendy part of London or New York,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be looking at like 4 or 5 times that amount easily.
Yeah.
So I think this suggests that Lagos, specifically Lekki Phase 1,
Yeah.
is offering a comparable level of luxury, but at a way lower cost.
Right.
So it's becoming a really prominent player in that global luxury market.
Yeah, and what about this? Okay, so they also have all these optional services, and I put that in quotes because how optional are they really?
Right.
It's like they have a chef, a butler, a chauffeur. They even have a mixologist.
Ooh.
It's like a 5-star hotel in your apartment.
It's pretty extra.
Yeah, so is this something that a lot of places in Lekki Phase 1 are doing? Is this a common thing?
I think it's a growing trend, actually, worldwide for these luxury rentals, to offer these kind of concierge level services.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It caters to a busy, affluent clientele who just value convenience and personalized experiences.
Right.
But this shift also has some interesting implications.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, for the local economy, it's potentially creating a demand for a lot of highly skilled service professionals.
What?
So that could actually boost job creation in a sector, beyond the traditional industries.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so getting back to the listing and attracting a certain resident,
Mm-hmm.
the 5-star review that we have is from someone named Samantha Linus,
Okay.
and she mentions the bachelorette theme.
Uh-huh.
So I'm kind of wondering, is this a real review or is this just some marketing magic going on here?
Well, it's always good to be a bit skeptical of online reviews, right?
Right, of course, yeah.
But even if this review is staged, it does tell us something about the image that the property is trying to cultivate.
Okay.
They're clearly aiming for a sophisticated social,
Yeah,
maybe even like a party-loving demographic.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Okay, so the listing also mentions that Lekki Phase 1 has this vibrant culture, dining, and entertainment. So can you tell us a bit more about that? Why is this area such a hot spot,
Sure.
especially for people looking for that luxurious lifestyle?
Well, Lekki Phase 1, it's actually a relatively new development.
Okay.
That was planned back in the 1980s
Oh, wow.
as this upscale community,
Right.
It was a departure from the way that older parts of Lagos had grown more organically.
Okay.
So this planned development, it attracted a lot of affluent Nigerians and expats,
I see.
and that led to the development of that high-end infrastructure
Yeah.
and the really vibrant cultural scene that we see today.
Yeah.
So you've got trendy restaurants, clubs, art galleries, boutiques.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
It really caters to a very discerning and cosmopolitan crowd. Yeah, they've really carefully crafted a specific image for Lekki Phase 1.
Yes, definitely.
But are there any downsides to living in such a rapidly developed area?
Well, every coin has 2 sides, right?
Right.
So while Lekki Phase 1 offers this incredible luxurious lifestyle,
Yeah.
it also faces challenges that are common to, rapidly developing areas. Like traffic congestion can be a real issue.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
And the infrastructure might not always keep up with the pace of all that development.
Okay.
And then there can also be concerns about security,
Right.
like there are in many affluent urban areas around the world.
Of course, yeah.
So it's really important for potential residents to weigh those factors alongside the allure of luxury.
Yeah, I think that's a great point.
Yeah.
So after doing this deep dive, I mean, are you ready to pack your bags for a little bit of Lekki luxury?
It's tempting.
It is super tempting.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does paint this picture of high-tech amenities, personalized service, thriving social scene.
Yeah.
What's not to love? Well, maybe the traffic, but other than that.
Right.
But I think, a bigger takeaway from all of this is to think about how luxury is being redefined in a place like Lagos.
That's interesting.
Yeah, how does it differ from, or maybe how does it echo the concept of luxury that we see in other parts of the world? It's a fascinating question to consider.
It is.
Like how different cultures actually shape our desires and aspirations when it comes to what luxury means to us.
Yeah, I think that's something for everyone to ponder.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
Always a pleasure.
Until next time.
See ya.
Bye.